the 8th day of Navaratri. 8 wonderful days. We see how Maha-Bhagavati have carried each one in their journey. For some, the joy and happiness. For some, the churning of the ocean. And for some, just the enjoyment of her presence. That aspect of Maha-Bhagavati, Gauri. We have heard the story earlier. In each aspect of Ma, she only wants only one reality. That is Shiva. Maha-Bhagavati represents our Atma. And our Atma longs only for Paramatma, nothing else. All the glamorous of the outside, as much as glamorous it can be, as much as we are focused and absorbed upon, thinking that yes, it is a reality. But they are all finite. All the relationship is finite. And this is the delusion that we have put ourselves into. We think that this is the reality. We have blinded ourselves by our ego, by that delusion. We have blinded ourselves. We blind ourselves with everything that we have. We are so proud, firstly, of our knowledge. We are so proud of our luxurious life. We are so proud of our beauty. We are so proud of our relationship. We are so proud of our mother, father, husband, wife, children. But we can't perceive the reality which Ma Jagadamba have carry us. We have centered, even in spite of enjoying very often, we forget the deepness of, we're enjoying the divine. We're enjoying the presence of God in our life. What have changed once you leave after 10 days here, after Dashami? What are you carrying with you? You're carrying that transformation. Nothing else. But have you transformed? Or was it just momentary only? Only just this 10 days you have transformed. You take your halo and put it here. I'm in the ashram. And then when you go out, took it, put 2 horns on your head. The ego is like that. We swim in the ocean of misery, but you don't perceive that you are in that ocean of misery. The moment you start to realize that what you are doing, the moment you realize that this is an illusion, it's a delusion of our own egoistic nature, we have to awake. We have to become like her, Maha-Gauri. Pure, courageous, conscious of our true being. But if you sit in the darkness of the ego, You were never perceived. Then years and years you will still do the same thing. No transformation happen. Short-term transformation only will happen. The difference between something which is real and something which is not real, something which is real is permanent. Something which is not real, it is not permanent. If love is true inside of you, it will burn. It burns in such a way that it consumes everything. But if love is not real, then it is just a drama. And that's what Maha-Gauri represents. Come out of that delusion of the ego. Make your life a hymn. Each moment where you are, other bhakta, other devotee, that hymn of the divine have to flow through you. Not only the 10 days, but continuously. That hymn which the Sadguru have given you, that grace, have to flow through you. And once that happen in your life, the grace of Ma Bhagavati, the grace of Sri Hari, the grace of the Sadguru is always with you, wherever you are. But you have to come out of that egoistic nature. You have to stop swimming in the ocean of delusion and awake into your true personality. For once, realize that what is the beauty of that life which God have given you? Is it to make yourself miserable? Or to make yourself the most happiest person by attaining Him? And this is the greatest joy. When love awakes inside of you, all that delusion that you think about, all that things that you have focused upon, that disappeared. There's no way for that. You realize that we are that eternal servant. We are all in servitude to the divine. And that's what Ma Bhagavati said. The longing that she represents, that yearning that she represents for Lord Shiva is the yearning and longing of our Atma for Bhagwan. For once, look from your Atma point of view. Not from the mind, not from your intellect. From the mind and intellect, you know it very well. From your body, you know it very well. When you are sitting, like Ma Bhagavati, to attain to that, she did a lot of penance. She didn't just attain Lord Shiva just like this. Maha-Gauri did lots of penance to purify herself, to cleanse herself. Like you have heard the story. She stopped eating, she stopped drinking. I'm not telling you to stop eating, drinking, but that also don't make you achieve God. What you have to do is to analyze yourself, look at yourself. Is your relationship to God, have it increased day by day? Or you're still the same delusional person? You're still the same miserable person. You're still the same person which is attached so much to the external reality of everything else what I have mentioned earlier. How are you? And this is the state of a bhakta. A state of a bhakta we have seen, in throughout the journey itself, how Bhagwan have different kind of relationship. For some, Bhagwan will come. Like he said to Arjun. Chapter 4, verse 1 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, "You are my dear friend and my bhakta." Chapter 18, verse 65, he said it also again. 2 times he reminded Arjun, "But you are my dear friend and my bhakta." You are dear to me. We have that deep, intimate relationship with God. It is not random. And that's what we have to reconnect again. What is our relationship with Bhagwan? And our relationship with Bhagwan is not a relationship what we know about. It's not a relationship but you have lived. It is an ultimate relationship. It is the relationship. And this is why the Sadguru carry on repeating, reminding everyone of that. Ma Bhagavati do the same. But we choose to be always in the same delusion. Even if we have ears to hear, we don't hear anything. Even when we have eyes to see, we don't see anything. We don't. We render ourselves blind and deaf. And that is what Maha-Bhagavati Gauri Devi represent. If you want to attain to that purity of your life, purity doesn't mean how you dress outside. Purity is not how intellectual you are, how much you can quote certain verses. No, it's not about that. Purity is how much your heart is burning with a love for God. And that is each one to perceive in their life. Jai Gurudev.